Good afternoon students and welcome to today's session about the business analytics, and today's lecture we will see about the forecasting techniques. So what is forecasting? Forecasting is an approach, is a one type of technique in which we will check the future events, future trends. Like in weather forecasting system, we will take the past data and we can forecast the predict that whether tomorrow will rain or not. That is called weather forecasting. That is the example of forecasting. So we will see overview of forecasting in today's lecture. So outline of today's lecture: what is forecasting, laws, there are different laws of forecasting, importance why forecasting is required, steps of forecasting, different steps of forecasting, types of forecasting techniques. Which are the types of forecasting techniques is there? So what is forecasting? Forecasting is a process or is one type of method of estimating the future events. We can estimate the future events by taking the past data. Suppose for example there is a weather forecasting system, then we will take the 3 months past data and then we will predict the forecast whether it will rain tomorrow or not. That is the example of forecasting. The past data are systematically combined in a predefined way. So it is combined in a way to estimate the future. In business applications, forecasting is basically used in financial, market, production and purchasing. Objective of forecasting is to get the demand, predict the future demand, what will be the forecast for the business tomorrow. So it is used in planning purpose of the businesses. That is this example of shown in the figure of weather forecasting system, where we will predict the weather of taking the past data and check whether tomorrow it will rain or not. As shown in figure, that is the example of stock market prediction, where different type of stocks like Reliance, L&T, we will take the different 10 years past data and then we will predict or forecast. It will give whether maximum profit or loss in the business. That is the example of forecasting. Now there are different laws of forecasting. Forecasting will give always the wrong answer. What are the forecasts? We will give the wrong answers. Forecast always changes, means it will change whether it will change. What are the forecasts? Future into the forecast, whether it will lie or not. That is called the example laws of forecasting. Importance of forecasting. So what are the different importance of forecasting? We will see. First is planning and control. In planning and control, we will see forecasting where it is used in business needs. What are the forecast will be available? How it is used in enable the managers in the forecast. That is called planning and business. Next is marketing. In marketing, forecasting is used to take the product planning and pricing. So forecasting will be used in the marketing. In finance, forecasting is used as an input to the financial planning. In operation function, forecasting is used in different inventory management, design process design and marketing. So these are the importance of forecasting, why forecasting is required. Next, there are steps of different forecasting as shown in the figure. So first step is determining the purpose of forecast, means how forecasting will be used and when it is required. Second step is establish a time horizon. So time horizon means time interval is required for the forecasting and time interval. If time horizon increases, accuracy of the data will decreases. So that is the second step. After establishing time horizon, select a forecasting technique. Different forecasting technique will be applied, like qualitative technique or quantitative forecasting technique. After forecasting technique is applied, then we will gather that data, means we will obtain that data from the database, and after obtaining the data, we will clean that data, means we will reprocess the data, means we will remove the outlier, noise, inconsistency from the data. And after that we will analyze that data using data mining techniques. After that forecast model is prepared. After forecasting model is prepared, we will monitor that forecast whether it is useful in giving the satisfactory result or not. So these are the steps of forecasting which is shown in the figure. Now next topic is about the types of forecasting techniques. So forecasting technique is basically three types, basically two types, qualitative methods and quantitative methods. In quantitative method there are two types, time series methods and casual methods. In qualitative methods is the Delphi method. Delphi method is basically it is developed by Rand Corporation in 1969 for forecasting the military events. Second is jury of executive opinion. So it is an approach used by the group of managers meeting and collectively develop a forecast model. Salesforce composite. It is an approach which involves each salesperson with forecast his or her region sales. That is the sales forecast composite. Consumer market survey. In consumer market survey, it involves the survey of in consumer market survey. It involves the survey of forecasting of consumers for the model which is required in future needs. So survey is important in the qualitative forecasting. In casual methods, regression method. So regression analysis is one type of classification, is one type of supervised learning method, and it is also used in forecasting. So there are different types of regression methods: simple linear regression method and multiple linear regression method. In simple linear regression method, one variable is used for the forecast, and multiple regression two or more variables is used, that is independent and dependent variable is used, that is called multiple linear regression. In time series methods, time series data will be taken for the forecasting. So there are different methods in time series method, like moving average method, exponential smoothing method, trend projection method, and decomposition method, which we will see in detail afterwards. So there are basically two types of forecasting techniques, that is qualitative technique and quantitative technique. Qualitative technique, it is based on the judgments or the opinions which will take the qualitative data, intuition or emotion, and it is subjective in nature, while as quantitative technique based on the mathematical model or the quantitative model which are objective in nature. So this is the basically two types of forecasting. Delphi method, approach in which consequence agreement is reached among the group of experts, which I told you what is Delphi method, and it is developed by Rand Corporation in 1969 for forecasting the military events. Quantitative methods. So quantitative methods are basically two types: time series model and associative model. Time series is an uninterrupted set of observation. It is one type of data observation which will be taken in time series form, and it is in order form. Specify the interval. It is given the some type of interval, that is unit of time, that is called time series model, which can use in statistical analysis. Second is associative models, which we are calling that is casual methods. So associative model, that is casual method forecasting, is basically based on the identification of variables. Which type of variables will be used, that is independent or dependent variables, or what are the factors can be predicted for the variable in the question. That is called associative models. So these are the two methods used in the quantitative methods. So time series analysis technique. Time series is a time order sequence of observation taken at regular interval. Time series is one type of data which is taken in regular interval, that is called time series data. Forecasting techniques based on the time series data are made up of assumptions. So there are different types of forecasting techniques will be available for time series data, which are based on the assumption, future values, and the estimated from the past value. That is the example of time series analysis. Analysis of time series can be often accomplished by plotting the data. We will plot the data and visually examine what type of behavior is there in this series. One or more pattern might appear. There are different types of pattern will be available, like seasonal variation, cyclic, or variation which are average, which are found in the average. So we will say different types of trend series analysis, seasonal series in later lectures. First is what is trend. What is trend in the time series analysis technique? So time trend refers to a long-term upward or downward movement. It is one type of movement in the data that is called trend. Population shift, changing incomes, or the culture changes in such a movement, that is called the trend. Next is seasonality, refers to the short-term plan. It is one type of short-term analysis. Regular variation will be used to generally related to factors such as calendar or the time of the day. Cycles are wave-like variations more than 1 year duration. So it is more than 1 year duration used in the time series data. There are often variety of data is used, like economic, political, or agricultural conditions, which are in the cycle forms. That is the time series data. And last is irregular variations, means regular data will be not there and variation will be used in the data. That is called irregular variations are due to unusual circumstances, example weather conditions, or like strike or major changes in the product or service. So this is about the qualitative tech method. So this is about today's lecture, that is overview of forecasting. Thank you students, and stay tuned for the further lecture series. In next lecture we will say about the different forecasting techniques in detail, like forecasting models we will see, that is statistical forecasting models, and after that we will see about the trend forecasting models, and after that we will see about the Monte Carlo simulation.